Don't think. Feel. This is like a finger pointing to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger, or you miss all the heavenly glow. Do you understand?
Good morning, my friends. Okay, a long-awaited video. This video was supposed to be made last week. This is actually a video request. A buddy who was learning, I believe he's in Israel right now learning Hebrew. I can't remember the name, but he asked me to make a video talking about coming out of your comfort zone. So, I think his situation, he's learning Hebrew, and he says that he has to, it's hard for him to get out there and actually, starting the lawnmower, initiating the lawnmower, starting up conversations with native speakers. So he said his only solution for that is to pay some people or pay some native speakers to meet up with him every week or something like that to get that practice. So this is what this is my opinion. This is what I believe. I believe that if you first, you don't have to spend money. You don't have to pay anyone to sit down and have conversations with you. I mean, there are plenty of people out there who are willing to practice their language with you, especially if you're a native English speaker. You guys can do a language exchange. But like this thing here, walking up to strangers, talking to them, trying to get the practice in. This is, I mean, I guess I would say it is weird. It's something that's strange. Not everyone can do that. But for me, before I started even getting into the languages, like I was always an introverted person. Like I didn't really talk to other people. Like if I didn't know you, I wouldn't talk with you. So when I first started learning these like Chinese, I had to get used to walking up to people, and it was a little bit difficult at first. But once I started getting this support from the native speakers, they were happy. This encouraged me more. This boosted my confidence. So I think if you just put yourself out there, you just practice with a couple people, you will see that these people are very happy to see that you're learning their language, and they will be willing to practice with you. And I think you will get a confidence boost right there. And this is why I always recommend people to get out there as soon as they can. Like when they're starting on the language, get out there and use it. Of course you're not going to be fluent, but it's some sort of confidence. It's a motivational boost. It's a motivational booster once you talk to these people and they're all happy. It doesn't matter. You can say a couple words, a couple phrases to them, but they get really excited and they ask you, well, why are you learning this? Why are you learning that? And it's a very, very good feeling, and it makes you want to go out and do it again. Okay, so I think what you should do, just get out there and try a couple times. I've only had a couple bad experiences. I would say like 99% of the people are very supportive and they're willing to talk with you. But it's possible that you may run into some people who are, I don't know, they may get a little snobby. They may ask you, well, why do you want to know? What is your concern? But you're in Israel, so I mean, obviously these people they're native speakers, so you shouldn't have a problem there. I had a bad experience with a younger girl. She was Chinese. I knew she was Chinese, and she wouldn't tell me. I was in the library with a buddy of mine, and I asked her where she was from, and she looked at me. She's like, well, you wouldn't have a clue. You wouldn't have no idea. And then I just asked her, I said, well, I was like, I'm just. You never know, and she just wouldn't tell me. But that was the only, and that experience and another experience I had with an older Chinese woman. But I talked about that in another video. I'm not going to get into it again. But I think overall, when you talk to people like that, you get you get so motivated. You want to go back and learn more, and then you want to go out and try it again. You do this every day, and you learn so much. So this is, I mean, when you're not, it's okay at the beginning stage if you want to sit at home and use the chat rooms and all that good stuff. that's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You can actually learn a lot by doing that. But it's more effective when you actually getting out there talking with people face to face. It's more effective when you get out there and talk with people face to face. The feeling is completely different. So, like I said, just get out there, you know, try it about 3 or 4 times. And there are several ways you can do this. You know, you can go to a store, um, you know, you're in Israel, you can go to a store and ask, you know, just, you know, initiate a conversation with them, ask some basic questions or whatnot. You know, if you're on the bus, you hear someone having a conversation in Hebrew, just, you know, find some way to, you know, initiate a conversation. I like to use the watch method. I like to ask people what time it is. I put all my watches away. I put my watch away, put my cell phone away, so they won't see that I have this stuff, you know. So I use that method, and it works because asking someone what time it is very common. It's a very common thing. So it's not strange to walk up to someone and ask them what time is. From there, you're kind of getting inside. You're getting the door open, or you're getting the door halfway open. Then you can ask them these personal questions. Because it's kind of weird to just walk up to someone and say, "Hey, where are you from?" And ask them where you're from. That's kind of strange. I've never done that before, you know. So, yep. So just give it like I say is just give it a shot. Just get out there. Just the easiest way is probably just using the watch method. Just get out there and just ask them what time it is, and then you ask them those questions. May I ask where you from? And a lot of the times they'll be happy to tell you. So these are my strategies. These are the strategies I've been using for many years. If there are any others out there with better strategies on how to approach someone, how to walk up to them with confidence, make a video response to this guy, yeah. So that's it for this video, and look forward to you guys' comments.